Welcome to the Sage Thought Leadership Podcast, building experiences that connect, remove friction, and deliver insights. Well, hi everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Ed Kless, and with me today is Paul Saganey. Paul is the president and founder of Integrated Partners, which has been helping financial advisors to achieve their entrepreneurial vision since its launch in 1996. Integrated Partners offers comprehensive business building services designed with independent advisor in mind. A born innovator, Paul realized the benefit of actors in both wealth management and accounting spaces coming together to better serve their clients, which is what ultimately led him to found Integrated CPA Alliance, offering CPAs access to enhanced services and provides key differentiators to help grow their firm. Welcome to the Sage Thought Leadership Podcast, Paul Saganey.
Ed, thank you. Great to be here.
Well, first off, Paul, why do you do what you do?
When I think of that question, I certainly have to think of both a personal and a professional response. But I think for your listeners, Ed, I think professionally why I do what I do is I love working with entrepreneurs, people who have that abundance mindset, think big dreams, and then actually have the power to make those dreams a reality. So that's really been my passion for a long time now, both learning from entrepreneurs and then acting as now a mentor and a teacher to entrepreneurs on how to once again take these visions that we all have and really help to drive certain results. And so I think when I think about why I do what I do, it really is about being around people that can imagine the most amazing things, Ed, and then driving towards making that a reality.
And tell me about what is different for CPA firms that specialize in working with high net worth individuals and families.
Yeah, so our business model in over 25 years now, we've been helping accounting firms establish what we call the financial services division of their accounting practice. So for instance, if you've got ABC accounting firm, we create and then on behalf of the accounting firm manage what would be referred to, say, as ABC Wealth Management. And then within that new enterprise the accounting firms are set up, what is certainly different for us, and now going through more challenging times in the markets as we're here talking today, certainly what CPAs understand and we understand as financial advisors is that people just really don't have a financial plan to follow, especially during more complicated or difficult times. So therefore, what we have learned and what is different in our organization, we really specialize on clients that have complex financial lives. So they own businesses, they've got higher net worths, they've got, let's say, family dynamics that are maybe a bit more challenging, and we refer to that as our complexity curve. So once we help those accounting firms establish that vision of adding financial services and wealth management to their accounting practice, we then not only provide the model for how to do it, but we then bring in the capabilities, that talented individuals that are located around the country, Ed, that can get in there and do the highest amount of work or highest, if you will, financial planning work for their biggest and best clients. And I think that's really what's been different right now is accountants realize, especially during times like this, that their clients are not well prepared for the future, especially when they get punched in the face here. And so by working with us and having their own wealth management division, we can really tie that all together to bring extra services to their clientele.
And it's funny you mentioned that because I've always thought for years that there shouldn't be a certified financial planner industry at all. Why didn't accountants realize this 20, 30 years ago?
Yeah, don't say that too loud. But it's interesting you say that. When we first did this, so my background was doing high net worth estate planning in the wirehouse community. But in 1996, we just saw that opening where accounting firms could now get licensed to be financial advisors. But every entrepreneur has their specialty, don't they? So accountants are just so busy being accountants and doing tax work and being that trusted advisor to their clients. And so by working with a firm like ours, they can, once again, to the client, it looks like we're bringing the services into the accounting firm. That's an important step there. It's not like the accountant's sending you out to another advisor somewhere down the street. All the work we do is under their brand, under their umbrella, and in their office. And so therefore, by bringing that expertise to the table, especially working once again with people with complex financial lives, although CPAs certainly should run the table and run everything, as it pertains to someone's financial life, bringing in the expertise and talent that a firm like ours provides, it's that classic 1 + 1 can equal 3 if done correctly.
And I think that's fascinating. What do you find is the most difficult thing in dealing with a firm that you're trying to work with, and to change that mindset?
Early on, if you had asked me that question 20 some odd years ago, it was just to get an accountant to realize, hey, you are the most trusted advisor and you should be bringing these services to your clients. But I think now 25 years out, Ed, certainly, and I want to be careful how I say this, but we've helped to build these financial wealth management divisions for accounting firms that are now actually worth more than the accounting practice itself. And so when you think about the multiples of a typical accounting firm, say compared to the multiples of a wealth management firm that are now north of 10, there's certainly not only the financial reason to do this, but when we talk to the CPA's clients, they love the fact that the CPA has that's some skin in the game. Ed, like they're involved, they know what our financial advisors are doing, and they really had that confidence that when you bring these people together on the table, that I'm going to walk away with a better financial plan. And I think certainly during times like this, it's that Mike Tyson comment I said earlier, when you get punched in the face, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face. We're seeing that now. Business owners that are certainly trying to get through these more challenging times with the stock market, lack of finding employees to work in their firms. How do you keep people? So that's where, once again, we can bring our talents to the table, understand what are the challenges and problems our accounting firm's best clients are facing, and then really start to solve those problems collectively, Ed. So it's not a go see the people down the street as an accountant. You're actually bringing the clients into your firm, embracing them and saying, we have now the talent to take care of your needs.
And Paul, our exit question, which we ask everyone who appears on the show, is who is a hero of yours and why are they a hero?
Oh boy, hero. Well, certainly I've got my personal heroes, which are my 3 grandkids, my wife, son, and daughter-in-law. It's, every day is a new adventure with them. But I think professionally, there's a name I'd throw out there named Dan Sullivan, who has something called a strategic coach program. 27 years ago, during a very low point in my entrepreneurial journey, Ed, when I felt I had to do everything and working from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m, along comes this gentleman named Dan Sullivan and says, you can work smarter, not harder. And he really opened my eyes to, what an entrepreneur should be doing to build their business models. And so when I think of my professional hero, certainly Dan is right at the top of the list. It's been an amazing journey with him, my fellow study group students that I've been involved with now for over 20 years. And to watch how our businesses have grown more efficiently, more effectively, thanks to having someone like Dan in our lives. He would be my hero professionally, I would say.
And lastly, Paul, how can somebody contact you?
Yeah, I appreciate that. So our website is called integrated-partners.com. Just jump on the website, go to the section that says Meet Our Team. There's my name and email address, Ed. So just press the button. I'm happy to reach out to anybody who wants to talk.
All right. Paul Saganey, president and founder of Integrated Partners. Thanks so much for being a guest on the Sage Thought Leadership Podcast.
Ed, thank you very much.
Review and subscribe by searching your podcast player of choice for Sage Thought Leadership Podcast.